Okay. Like the title says, this is my opinions on the Sonic the Hedgehog ages. Currently, right now, Sega has made all Sonic characters ageless that I am aware of. They have. If they changed it, I would. If you could, please tell me sometime, because I honestly do not know. But let's get started. We're first gonna go on Shadow. Shadow, people have speculate that he is 50. That isn't correct. Shadow is not 50 years old. That was how long as he was in his coma, era thing. That's what I say. He was because remember, he was on the Ark. He was on the Ark. Maria sent him to Earth, and that was 50 years. That does not mean he is 15. 50. When he went down there, he was probably around 15 to 16 years old. In my opinion, I would think so. But one thing I've heard, two of them I'm not possibly sure, but one of them I'm very not sure, is that he is 18. Is 50? He's not 50. 18, I could see that. 17, I could see that. 16, I could see that. 15, I could see that. Anything under or over, I do not see him being that older or younger. Mainly because of just how he is. I don't see him that old or young at all. But yeah, many people currently I'm in a bit of an argument with somebody who keeps on saying that Shadow is much older and that Sonato is a pedophile relationship. No, I obviously cannot show it. I absolutely cannot show the thing, mainly because okay, I'm actually not sure if the live was paused because I'm at 10% on my phone. Whatever. I hope not. If it is, then I guess I'm gonna have to redo this entire thing after I look at the live, because that's what I do. Where was I at? Right. Sonata being a pedophile ship. I do not see that in any way. I've shipped it for many years now, and I do not consider it as a pedophile relationship at all, or a ship, and I do not support that kind of I don't support those at all. I mean, if I did, then I'd probably be somebody who liked Stone Eggman, which is one of my least favorite ships of all time. So, yeah. Or Shad Eggman, or anything with Eggman and a child. Even Shadow, that's even wrong. Back to the point. Sonic, with Shadow, I did find something that said that he is canonly 15, and it was actually said by Sega themselves that he is 15. It is it's somewhere on my community post. I don't really remember where exactly. I just remember it being there somewhere. But yeah, let's go to Sonic next. Sonic is 15 canonly, but many people think that he is 32 or 33, how old his franchise is. Which I could see the point of why people would think that, because it's kind of weird to keep characters at the same age for so long and never age them. Which I will say is kind of annoying to deal with. But there's not much I could say for Sonic's age, because there's not as many people who think that. Most people know that he's 15 canonly. Shadow's the one that gets people confused and always says that he's 50, because he was in a coma for 50 years. And if he was, then he'd probably be in his 60s, and he's not. if we're going, I mean, also he did not live those 50 years, so, and also if you're in a coma, we do not count those years as your actual life. It's, yeah, you just don't count them, because you didn't do anything in those life, or in that time. Trying to think of another character who has a weird age. I guess I can go with Amy. I don't like Amy. I've always known that she's 12, and I always consider that weird that she was flirting with a 15-year-old and trying to force him to marry her, which I can't say much, and I won't say anything about my relationship, but my partner is a few years older than me. I'm not gonna say what age, but I won't say my current age right now, but he is 2 years older than me, which really isn't that bad for Amy and Sonic. It's a 3 age gap, which honestly I don't see the issue with. It's the personality, that's what it gets me. Besides that, it's not, I don't care for the ships on Amy. Shad Amy gets me though, because that one's wrong. Shadow does not like Amy. It's a very toxic relationship. I understand why people ship them, but still, no. I don't like the ship. I don't like the relationship with each other. They hate each other. And Shadow, in my opinion, is gay. And maybe autistic, who knows. But okay, Tails, he was for, I think, a bit. He was 4, and then they aged him up a little bit. They aged him up by 4 more years, so he is now canonly 8. That's very simple. All people know that one. Eggman, 33, I believe. Before, yeah, 33. Knuckles, 16. Rouge, 19. But my opinion on Sonic aging, like their age, it's kind of weird and kind of It just makes me kind of confused half the time, because it's really confusing, because they keep on switching ages, or people make fake like things about it and be faking things and saying that, oh yeah, this is correct and that's wrong, blah blah blah, and it gets annoying. So I don't really know what is right or what's wrong. I mean, I'm just somebody who's on the internet. You shouldn't believe me, or you don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but this is my personal opinion. But for Shadow, I don't really care what you say. He is between 16 to 19 years old, or he is 15 years old. It's either that. It's not, because there's nothing anymore. I can't say anything because Sega got rid of all ages. So that really screwed up most. It also kind of helped me a little bit. But that is a think of that I actually have a age issue. I will try to make a Sonato edit soon. I'm not sure, but hopefully soon, because I have an idea, but I have not really started on it, nor have I had the motivation to edit, because I'm really lazy lately, and have been also, I'm also not really that excited. I'm soon getting injections for personal reasons. I'm not a fan of injections at all. I've never had them, but I am getting them on Monday, and I'm not that excited about it, of course. I hate needles, and that's that. So, maybe after Thanksgiving, maybe I'll get motivation again. I don't really know. I've been having very little motivation. But for now, peace out.